So me and Austin originally thought we were gonna talk about it, and he's gonna invite me to sing the song with him back at the States, and just really great stuff. But he surprised me with an old grunge tune, because I'm a big grunge fan, and he sang me a song that you can tell everything meant so much to this guy, and everything meant so much to really all the musicians that were there with the writing, and for him to do that was a pretty cool thing.
But we both knew that there was something lacking, and it wasn't what we wanted it to be, you know? So when we got back to the States, AJ came and stayed with me and my family. We had a great time for a few days, and we finished the song, and it's called Locked and Loaded.
Oh, I'm cocked and loaded. This gun fits like a glove. I've been hoping for redemption, but I'm betting on pure love. I'm looking down the chamber. You know timing's everything. Ooh, and love feel like it's labor. My heart begins to sing. Locked and Father's love for our country took me half a world away.
What I hope people get from this song when they listen to it is just to be able to maybe put themselves in a place that our vets have had to put themselves many times before, and try to maybe, walk a mile in their shoes for a change.
And it was never in my nature to be so good at digging graves. Locked and
So I've always had a great love for military and first responders because they take care of us here at home and away from home, and I just have a great appreciation for them. So coming into this, I was really excited, and what we did is we all sat at a ping pong table, and we all kind of told little bits of our story, and our story connected really well, but from opposite sides of the fence. And as soon as he told his story, I was like, man, I think I could work really well with this guy.
I'm not usually nervous before going on the stage, but for everybody to know what we were doing and know that this was a very intimate song about some very difficult times in my life, really, I don't know, I was really kind of worried to make sure that it was going to go over well.
My time in the military, I was very lucky to come home, as you can tell, with all my arms, all my legs. But it's also been kind of a challenge for me because everybody looks at me and they, hey, I'm glad you came home. Yeah, you're fine. Everything's great. But I've been knocked around a little bit, and so I have seizures now from a brain injury that I received in Afghanistan, and basic gruntitis of being 33 but 70 on the inside. And so we got to talking, and one of the things that I've had to deal with is, like I said, looking like I came home just fine, and so everybody just assumes that everything's going great, and so it's made it a little difficult to get some help for the things that I've needed to do and to get better. It's kind of difficult, and to hear my story interpreted from somebody else this is not something I've ever done or been a part of before, and it's incredibly powerful. And I can't thank Matt enough for letting me come on this trip, and also Mr. Mike Stanley here for being such a damn awesome dude.
Yeah.
So.
So I knew walking up on that stage at Murray's that this song was going to be important enough to me that it was going to be a part of our regular set. It wasn't just a song that I wrote with this guy in this place, in this country, that we were going to perform that night. This was going to be a song that stuck with me for the rest of my life. So we performed it, and it was amazing, and it was incredible. But I knew that it needed to be perfected, and we worked on it, and that's what we did.
Yeah, you sure look great since you've been back. You must be happy that it's over. You can rest and relax. Wife and the kids, they sure must be happy to have their husband and their daddy. Yeah, you sure look great since you've been back.
That was one of the coolest things about working with Mike, was his ability to relate to me and to take my story and to put it in such beautiful and eloquent words that even non-veterans can connect with something I'm super proud of.
Doing fine, then just happy that I'm back alive. Yeah, I guess it's good to be back home. The truth is that I never bled. I got a bullet in my leg, never lost a limb, or worse than lost my life. 'Cause all my scars and all my pain, all the brokenness and all the shame, are under skin for no one's eyes to claim.
So the name of the song is Scars, and that's what it's about, is the scars that people hold on the inside. In this situation, it's about a Marine that saw some pretty traumatizing things and came back and had to live with those scars. But even more importantly, it's about learning to respect those other people that have bad days, and to learn to respect the people that have those scars on the inside.
You've changed so much, but we still love you. Yeah, baby, you sure that you're alright. The truth is that I never bled. I got a bullet in my leg, never lost a limb, or worse than lost my life. Yeah, all my scars and all my pain, all the brokenness and all the shame, are under skin for no one's eyes to blame. The truth is that I never bled. I got a bullet 'Cause all my scars and all my pain, all the brokenness and all the shame are under skin for no one's eyes to claim. Yeah, you sure look good since you've been back. You must be happy that it's over. Now you can rest and relax.
I think that night it was more emotional than anybody thought it was going to be. When you look around the crowd, it was very subdued, and people were, I think, put in a different place than they were expected to be.
I want to say the biggest thing that I've gotten from this trip, from these veterans, from Operation Rock the Troops as a whole, is what I learned from James's story and putting it into my own life and my own perspective. And that is that it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to not have good days sometimes, and we just need to work with each other through those days.
And it was really beautiful to see this healing power work in real time as we wrote these songs. It was incredible.
Rock the Troops program really solidified our trip. It brought something new to the experience for the fans, but even more so to the musicians who were quite involved with the healing of the veterans and writing that song, but I think that the musicians also experienced a lot of healing.
Do I believe music is healing? Absolutely. There's been times when I come home and for whatever reason I'm angry, or I couldn't put my finger on the reason why I'm feeling down. I would go upstairs and I would play the drums for about a half an hour, and I would feel my stresses just melting away. When I had friends who passed away, certain songs I learned to play in their memory, and I can pretty much close my eyes and play the song from beginning to end to live on with those guys who passed away.
So I wasn't familiar with Rock the Troops before I went on this trip to Ireland, and didn't know that they had these songwriter healing camps and what all that they were doing for our vets out there. And so I say to Rock the Troops, if you'll have me back, I'd love to come back and be part of this. Thank you guys so much.
But watching all these guys take these really deep and dark emotions and get them out really shows how therapeutic the songwriting process, specifically within the music, can be. And it's something that I definitely recommend to anybody out there having a hard time or going through it. I mean, music is very powerful, and sometimes when words fail, music speaks.
This guy did it right here, man. You just played Murray's. How was it? Did you have a good time?
It was an amazing time. Bright lights in the big city, but I felt comfortable. I felt very comfortable playing.
This guy.
Going to Ireland is an experience in of itself. And getting the chance to write and record a song over in Dublin was amazing. Then getting a chance to perform that was one of the highlights of my life. When I came back from Ireland, I took a minute to reflect back to my first, wanting to do drum lessons, and then being able to perform in front of my friends at my home, then going to perform in front of strangers at a bar, culminating with now a performance overseas in Ireland. Coming back and looking back on that, I'm like, wow, I went from novice to now I call myself an internationally touring musician.